Email marketing or social media? Which is right for your business? Let's talk about it. Lately, we've seen a lot of businesses spending money on social media while neglecting email marketing. And email marketing is a very high performing channel that you don't want to neglect as part of your strategy. Both serve different purposes, and both are important in a very well-crafted integrated strategy. So let's talk about how they differ. Starting off with ownership. When someone subscribes to your email list, you own that communication, you own that relationship. They're yours to gather more information on, to move to different platforms, to use to inform other things like your CRM, different campaigns, lookalike audiences, things like that. The long story short is you own that record. With social media, you're renting it. Social media is rented attention. You can't move that following to another platform if you decide to leave. You also don't get as much detail. You can't drill down as heavily and get as much in terms of individual subscriber engagement. You can see it as a big picture, but you don't always get that granular data that you get with email marketing. Simply put, email marketing owned, social media rented. Next, we'll talk about visibility and deliverability. With email marketing, every communication that you send has the opportunity to land directly in your subscriber's inbox. With social media, it's a little different. Of course, you're fighting the algorithm, which can change kind of on a day-to-day basis. Maybe not that rapidly, but it sometimes feels that way. And you don't get warning. Social media is very much you're at the mercy of the platform. What works on Monday might not work on Friday. Now, don't get me wrong. Social media is really cool because you have the ability to go viral. You don't necessarily have that with email marketing. So you can have these really high peaks, but then that same post 2 months later, 1 month later, might have crickets. So email marketing, direct communication, consistent, think of it as your engine. And then social media is where you have those flashy big jumps, follow a little bit more of the trends, things like that. Both important, but both very different approaches to the overall content that you're posting on them. The third difference that we're going to talk about today is personalization. This is where email marketing really shines. As you know, with social media, it's kind of one post for all. You send it out and you're hoping that everybody sees it, but you're not able to tailor it on a per person basis. Of course, with paid ads, you can do things. You can create lookalike audiences, things like that, but it's still a very broad targeting. With email marketing, you can get so granular. I'm sure you've received an email that says like, hello, first name, but you can go so much further than that. You can do really cool things. A perfect example of this is with realtors. If you send out a yearly anniversary card, you can do that with email marketing. What you can do is grab the listing photo of that person's home when they bought it. Put that dynamically in your email. Now, each person, when they get their yearly email, will get a photo of their specific home. It just adds that level of personal touch. And don't get me wrong, if all you know how to do right now is just put that first name, that's perfectly fine too. The studies show that even just a first name adds another layer and really does improve the ROI and improve the conversion rate on them. And so yeah, email marketing really shines with personalization. It's something that I could talk about all day. I'm really excited about how much you can do with email marketing. So if you have any questions about email marketing personalization, let us know, let me know. I'd love to chat more on it. And then the final area that really stands apart between social media and email marketing is going to be conversions. Social media is not really meant for conversions. The platforms want you to stay on platform. So they're doing what they can to keep your subscribers inside of their ecosystem. So what is social media good for? It's great for awareness, it's great for engagement, and it's a great place to build trust and to build thought leadership. Think of it as the top of your funnel. This is where the people who maybe don't know you or haven't had many interactions with you are. You're building that awareness, you're building that following. Email marketing, on the other hand, is great for conversions, like I said, because you can tailor it, you can really build the relationship, and then also the fact that people gave you their email address. There's already some implied trust there. They know your business willingly enough that they're going to engage in a relationship. So it's a little bit further down the funnel. So you think of it this way: your social media is going to build that big audience, its awareness, and it's going to push down towards your email marketing, among other things. And then your email marketing is going to help your followers make decisions and convert and create repeat business. So in the end, the question is not should you use email marketing or social media, but it's how do you create one strategy that supports both and integrates both. How do you create a following that then subscribes to your email list and ultimately works with you and keeps coming back? Because that's what it's all about. It's about building a relationship that's sustainable and long lasting. So all that being said, if you need any help or you just want to talk email marketing, talk social media, we're always here. Drop a comment, book an account review, book some time to chat with us. It's always 100% free, and there's nothing we love more than helping you grow and reach new levels in email marketing and social media, and really in all things marketing. We're here to help you achieve the next level in your marketing success.